I'll be a place for you. 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 I'll be a place for you.
Hello, welcome to First Floor Audio. It's night writer time. Steve Stockton's waiting in the background. I'm going to bring him straight in. We're not going to hang about. We're going to bring him in, say a few hellos, and get on with the show. What do you reckon? Good idea, huh? Steve.
Hey, hello.
Welcome, my friend.
I was almost late.
Yeah, no, you weren't though, were you? But
Midnight
you weren't though. You
Society
don't even
saved
need.
my ass.
Didn't even need mentioning, but You tell
And
everybody your foibles, mate. That's all right.
yeah,
You let them all know.
she was making dinner, and she says, it's less than a half hour for Lee's show. I was in Studio A fiddling with a video that's got some of your music in it. I'm like, oh crap! I forgot your time had changed. So
Yeah, our clocks have caught
you can
back up now.
thank
It only
Midnight
takes, I
Society
think
for
it's
having
two
my back
weeks.
and making sure that I was here on time.
I think it's only about 2 weeks that your summertime changes. I think.
Ours changed 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
We
it's a
won't
couple
change
of. I know
again
it's a
until in
couple
the
of weeks.
fall.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Same as us, and then we'll have an hour's difference again. Only the clocks will be backwards. So your clocks will go back, and then ours will go back. So,
Yeah.
but generally, ladies and gentlemen, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. West
Yeah, I was thinking I had
on
another
the east
hour,
on
so
the
I'm in there
west
fiddling
coast.
around, and yeah, she saved the day this time, and
Well
many
done, Midnight
times.
Society. Fair play to you, darling.
And
Cool,
she's still
brilliant.
talking about that birthday song from
Oh, is she now?
Saturday. See,
I'm
that
glad
was her
I'm glad I
birthday,
made her
and
happy. I'm glad I made her happy. Look, I'm here to please with a bit of music, a break away from all the crap that goes on in the world. We come in here to just
indeed,
forget all that crap, get on with making something spooky for something spooky in your show,
yeah.
And I'm going to drink a sip of coffee for that, Here you go. If anybody missed I was interviewed the other day on Pedroza Travel. So that's
I need to go watch that. I remember you talking about it, but I didn't make it over there. How'd that go?
yeah, no, it was a really nice interview. It was nice to be asked some things that I'm not normally spoken about. I don't normally speak about, or never get a chance really to speak about. And if I do, it's usually me moaning. So
You moan never.
nah, mate, it's not in my nature. You know me, mate. I'm really happy-go-lucky. Look, human nature, right, is to find things to complain about as well. And I'm English. We are the greatest complainers on the planet. Trust me. We've
But
got it
also
down to an art form.
the nicest about it, next to the Canadians, maybe they're sorry about everything.
Yeah, look,
No offense to Canadians.
if there's something about something we can moan about, we will.
Canadian bacon, that's just ham that's sorry because it's not bacon.
Yeah, there you go. See, and it's just not salty enough. You know what I mean? Whereas our bacon's too salty. Ah, see
It
what I
is
did
here
there?
too. I can't eat it.
No, I love my bacon, mate. I love
A
it.
little
So,
bit every now and then, but it has to be
let's.
real bacon. None of this turkey bacon or none of that
Oh,
fake
Gil,
stuff.
what? No, mate. No.
There's
It's
no
got to be
turkey
actual
cut up with
bacon,
Yeah.
surely. God,
Mhm.
we can't have none of that.
And you
That
guys eat it by
malarkey.
the rasher. When I was there back in the
We do. We
80s,
eat back
I
bacon. We
had
have
a
it
full English
or streaky.
breakfast. It was a rasher of bacon, like toast, jam, eggs, I think potatoes, some sliced tomatoes, and some baked beans.
Hash browns generally we have things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
hash browns and
Yeah,
beans and toast and tomatoes.
or tomatoes or
Tomato.
tomato. Yeah, man. Right. So
Down
anyway,
south, they're
look,
maters. Give me some of them maters.
maters. I need some taters, some maters,
Taters and maters and onions.
biscuits and gravy. Right. Anyway, so Mr. Hugh, hi. How you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good. Jolly good. Hello, David. How you doing? I've missed your show the last few times, mate. I tell you why. Because I've been lazy. And I've been staying off the internet as well. Because I've been taking a bit of a break from it. Bit of a step away from it. I've stepped away from the hassles. Yeah. Because, mate, the internet.
And also,
It's
I want to mention you've got an interview coming up soon on 13 Past Midnight. You're going to come on and tell some ghost stories about your true paranormal experiences. I'm really
I've had
looking
I've
forward
had
to
a
that.
few of them. I've had a
We've got
couple
to
of
get
them.
all that sorted out ASAP.
Yeah, I'll have to dig them out of my brain as well to to format them so they sound a bit interesting. Because otherwise, I'm quite nonchalant with things. You know what I mean? It's like it's just that, and I'll tell it out, and
It
people
was
go,
just
"That's
a
so amazing." And
Bigfoot.
I'm like, "Is
It
it?"
was just a monster. It was
Okay.
just a big cat prowling the moors. I didn't pay much attention to it.
Yeah, it's just that. It doesn't matter. It was just a Bigfoot on my back, it's fine.
Just a ghost rattling its chains. Going, so
Oh,
what's that
dear.
all about?
Yeah, exactly. So, who else we got? We got our Simon. There he is. Hello, Simon. All right, mate. How's it going?
I'm
Good
gonna
day,
be
mate.
careful not to call him a Kiwi this time.
No. He's an Aussie, mate. He's an Aussie, Australian. I don't even think they like that being called an Aussie. I mean it in the nicest possible way, but he probably won't take it that way. He'd probably be like, "Shut up, Lee. I'm not your friend anymore, mate."
You've heard about
You
my
mock
trip
me,
to
sir, he
Oz.
says. You are mocking me.
My trip to Oz, I was going through immigration, and the immigration lady asked me, said, "Do you have a criminal history?" And I said, "I didn't know that was still a requirement."
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't think it was funny.
No, they generally don't, do they? They're generally quite staunch people, aren't they? You couldn't make them laugh if you shoved a tickling stick up their rear. But anyway, Kathy. Hello, Kathy Evans. Hello,
Kathy Evans,
darling.
good to
Are
see
you
you.
well? Jolly good.
David Hunt, Foxy's friends.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm doing. I'm going through some people. Look, First for Audio's here. Look at that, look.
Hey,
And Steve Stockton. Look at that, blimey.
in the chat too.
God, we are blessed today. Look, Steve Stockton in the chat.
Mulder must be working the keyboard.
Yeah, that's what it is, mate.
Chair data. Oh, and I got an update on my Iron Brew. They said
right.
it was undeliverable. There was some kind of catastrophe that happened during shipping, and they canceled the order and refunded my money. Thinking since it was in cans, it got squashed or smashed or something. So I've reordered it. Now it should be here before Saturday.
That does happen. That does happen.
Yeah, I figure it leaked or it exploded or something. So.
Hello, Stephen. Are you alright, Stephen? Jolly good, Stephen. I hope you are well tonight.
In the house.
Hey, that's good to see you,
Warning,
mate.
this chair is reversing.
Yeah. This vehicle is reversing. This vehicle is reversing. Please stand clear. Oh, dude, does crack me up, that does. JP Bassignor. Fancy seeing you here, mate.
There's Nightbot. Hello, Nightbot. The other day, somebody was
saying, yeah, someone said hello to Nightbot the other day.
Messaging, and you're like, it's a bot. It's just that.
First time I came across, what's the other one? There's Nightbot and what's the other one? I can't remember what it's called now. But I said hello to that as well because I didn't know. So
why don't they just program it to say hello back? That looks
exactly. I mean, I think that's all you've got to do.
And it would give it that little human edge,
There you go. Hi, Deborah. How you doing? See another McDonald's. Look, I'm gonna suggest that she's Scottish.
She's listening in. She's one of my biggest supporters.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, Lizzie, there she is. Finn Lizzie Borden. That. Hey, hello, boy, Princess boy.
Princess boy here this time. There she is.
Princess boy. Whenever I do that, see, what I'm actually doing is anybody that knows the young ones, Rick Mail. It's the way Rick Mail used to say boy. He used to do things like that, put a W into everything. Hello, boy. Are you alright, boy?
And there was only like 8 episodes of that ever, but it was so iconic at the time.
Yeah.
It played on MTV here in America, and it was brilliant. The chicken must be in the house.
See, only Blue and I get that. We are the only ones that get that.
The only ones fluent in chicken.
Peace, man. Peace. Peace and love to all y'all people out there in TV land. I see one person that's missing from here. See, I'd like to see Cathedra Cat Gray, and I don't see her in the chat.
I haven't seen her. I've had that song in my head ever since the last show.
I seem to have that song permanently placed into my head, and I don't know why.
You're going to give your love to me. I just call it I Guarantee. That's on permanent rotation in mine and Midnight Society's heads. Those two songs.
Give your love to me. I guarantee you're gonna give your love to me. It's the story behind that song that
That's
always
Cassie.
gets me off.
Cassie and I, Tales Told in the Dark. We're doing a collaboration too. She sent me the script today.
Oh, yes.
Cassie, I need to talk to you about that and figure out how
Hit
many
it,
you want me
Cassie.
to do. She sent me about 500 pages, I think.
Oh, blimey.
No,
Hello,
it's
Cassie.
good.
It's lovely
gonna
to
be
see you.
really
How
good.
are you? Are you well?
And
Jolly
Lee,
good.
you're one of the ones that said you'd like to hear us collaborate. So it's
Oh, totally, mate. Yeah, I think it'd be
you willed
fabulous.
it into existence.
Good. I'm glad I could be encouraging enough to do that. That's fabulous. There you go. Look, she said hello to you, Steve. Look at that. Let's see. That. You've even been acknowledged, mate.
Dismissive acknowledgement.
Yeah, whatever you want to say.
That's like in the messenger when you give somebody the thumbs up when they're talking at you.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
I acknowledge you now. Go away.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
it. You've
I don't
you've
do
been
that.
acknowledged.
I don't
Right,
do
be
that.
happy. Yeah, look. Nightbot. Hello, Nightbot.
Hello, Nightbot. Good to see you, friend. You're all over the place. I've seen you on
Yeah,
so many
mate,
channels.
Thanks
You
for
get
that,
around.
Nightbot. Very nice for you to yeah, do that.
Thank
Anyway,
you for
so-
joining us. I had to
Yeah,
ban
thank-
him from my channel. He was putting everybody in timeout.
well, that's because you didn't turn all the fucking silly things
I
off.
didn't dig into the under the hood, and I just turned it
I
loose.
shall have to
and
show you how to do that,
it
shan't
was,
I?
just left and right. There was timing people out for 300 seconds.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do that. It's all really easy stuff, mate. It's really not it's not rocket science, thankfully. Thanks to Blue Chicken, mate. Us
Hey,
going through it that
Giovanni,
day. The only
you're in the
mistake I
house.
made was plugging it into the wrong channel. I plugged it into my personal channel, not into
Uh-oh. Giovanni
There he is.
in the house.
It's Giovanni.
He says, "Well, what's happening?"
It's okay. It's great. Do you know what I was watching earlier?
What's
The
that?
about them trying to sort out the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So that's
straighten it up, and that'll ruin everything.
trying to, yeah. What they had removed dirt from underneath it to hopefully, so it's
It'll
you know,
probably
something
just
back to that
collapse
sort of thing.
or something.
One
terrible will happen.
day, I think it's going to just go in it. It's just going to.
Yeah, if it
just
if it
gonna
doesn't
hit the
fall
deck,
over
dude.
first, they'll try to straighten it, and then it'll just pancake.
Yeah. I mean, it's ready to explode as it is, and I expect it's under so much pressure that once it does go, it's just going to go boom. It probably explode, mate, like a bomb.
Yeah, if they can't straighten it, I think control demolition and just make
Well,
it
the
fall in
problem
its own
is
footprint.
as well when they built it, they kept trying to re-straighten it each level. You know, when they
So if you straighten it here, it's going to tilt the other way
what
up
they
top.
did was didn't they? The way they when they first planted it, sort of thing. When they first laid it down, they laid it down straight, and then it leant over. So then they built the next bit going straight again, and then it leant over. So they built the next bit going straight again, and then it leant over, and that's what they did continuously all the way up. So really, it's like
Now it's like a curve.
a
or
blooming question mark sort of thing, you know.
Diana Boss is here. Diana, I'm not
Oh,
sure how to
yeah,
say
she
your
is.
last name.
It's Diana Boss, yeah, Diana Boss. She
Boss.
thinks she's the boss. You're not the boss of me now. I'm not going to sing the whole thing because I'll get that copyright claim, and I'm not giving them my money on this one. I've already given up one show. I'm not doing that for this. So you know, this is my one show
Sir
all for
Elton
me.
has to have his nickels, to put toilet paper in his 18 bathrooms there in his chateau.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We can't be giving him any more money. They get enough out of me. So, what we're gonna do? Oh, Charon, look at you already, look, Charonator.
Posh
Look at you.
Charonator there, throwing his money around. Just
You just don't care, do you? Just
he's
don't
making it
care.
rain. Whoop whoop.
No, don't care. Whoop 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 whoop. There you are. There's your little wave that you
That's
wanted.
that song.
There you go, Stephen. There you are.
Whoop,
Do you feel
whoop.
all
That's
right
the
now?
sound of the police. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
The KRS-One, I think.
Woo woo woo. It's the sound of the police. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a little thank you because that's just the kind of guy I am, as you know, Steve.
Yeah, you're just a hell of a guy.
That's me.
I'm
know which one it
confident
is.
enough in my sexuality that I can say you're a damn sexy confident
I'm a
man.
sexy man, and I'm a very
Sexy
sexy man.
man.
Yeah, I'll get you, mate. I'll get you. You know, every time I look in the mirror, I think, yes, mate.
The other day, I was looking at myself in the mirror. I didn't have a stitch on, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, they're going to kick me out of this store any minute now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, clothes shops generally don't like that, do they,
Yeah,
mate?
they
It's even
frown
worse
at
than
it.
the
So
fishmongers.
there's a
Right.
The pirate is in your blood, boy, so you'll have to square with that someday. Now, me, for example, I can let you drown. But I can't bring the ship into Tortuga all by me onesie, savvy?
Thank you, Stephen. That's really nice of you, Stephen. I hope you're all right,
Steven's a good
Stephen.
man too. He's
He's all right. He's all right until he interrupts me when I'm just about to sing a song,
He got
and
you
he's
the
like,
other night.
hey Lee," and I'm just about, I'm just about doing this. Hang on. So I'm doing this, right? I'm going. Excuse me, Lee. Hey, Lee, what you doing? I'm just going to keep outside. What's that, Stephen? What's that?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
You're just going to be outside of the chat a second, mate, and you needed to tell me that right now, just as I was starting the song. Well done, mate. Yeah, good for you, mate. Cheers, mate. Now, piss off.
But he did do a very, very good ad for the merch. He did. I think
did?
he should be the spokesmodel for 1FA.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, give him a job at your channel. Anyway, so.
My channel. You just threw him under the bus.
You caught that, did you? Right, let's listen to what we did last week, shall we, Steve? Because that's I think that is in the cards.
Yeah,
I think,
that's
don't
the
you?
best thing to do because we've had a little break. We've heard some other music since then. Now we'll go, and I've already got an idea that occurred to me today when I was working on
Have
the
you
video.
now? Have you now? Well, that's
It's
good. That
coming
is
out.
because
It's got your music in it, in the
Right.
intro and the outro.
Right.
Got you a nice little slide in there. Going to put your link in the description.
You're going to slip it in there, are you?
There's something that I need. And
All right.
We'll listen to what we did last week, and then
All right.
I'll see what you can do with it.
Ooh, Stevie's got an idea.
I've heard that before.
Oh, he's got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see how it goes. Right, hang on.
Oh, there's so many different ways I could go with that, but I'm trying to be
Yeah, I bet there is, but be careful. Here we go. There you go, eh?
Indeed, that one has aged well. That's just it's just everything. I love that little drum break, the gated snare drum in there. It's got a pulsing driving feel. Midnight Society says it's one of her favorites too. So
Yeah, it's cool. Like
it's
I
got a
said,
vibe.
at the end of the day, whether you use them or not is irrespective, really, mate. It's just
Oh,
at least it adds it up to make it, an album, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
yep, yep.
So
And I'll use them definitely. I used an intro and an outro today that's yours, and that's what I
that's
was in
cool,
there
mate.
working on when the time
That's
got
cool. But
away
like I said,
from me.
don't feel obligated. Like I said, at the end of the day as well, don't feel obligated to use
I,
every single
I
track that
I love it. I mean,
I
it's
write for
something
you.
that
So
nobody else has. That's what I like about it.
yeah, I mean, even if it's not the greatest of tunes, at least they're unique to you. And that's the way you look at it. Right, let's save this one. And today's date is the 27th, I do believe. 28th. Oh, I forgot if I swapped over there. 8th. No, that's 9, Lee. Can't bloody see, can I? I can't see, can I? I can't see what I'm doing, can I? I need to be able to look a bit closer, don't I? Do you know what I mean? We're going to call this... We're going to call this one Stock Tonight. Get it? Stock Tonight.
Tonight, yeah, like they used to do the commercials, and McDonald's had Mac Tonight, the guy with the big moon-shaped head, and then my fans refer to themselves as Stock Tonight. So there you go.
There you go. So, right, this one's going to be quite. Now, you said a particular thing. You said something about what you had in mind. Did you want to fill me in?
This is going to be so simple. It's probably going to be difficult. It's one of those. But today, when I was putting that video together, you've got
Right.
the intro and the outro. But throughout the video, where I'm narrating and putting things on the screen, I had to go out and find a little, like a pad, just a little drone, something with a little movement, just a little texture to it, but nothing that's distracting from the narration, but just a subtle, like a bed almost. Just a tone, but not, like that, but
Not
kind
just
of,
one tone, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Let's
not,
see what we can
it's
do.
uneven. It didn't do it's not like a wave or anything. It varies.
Right. Okay. So what
But
we'll
but
do?
no percussion, no instruments, anything
No,
really,
no,
just
no,
a
no,
pad
no.
or
I
a
know
drone.
exactly what you're talking
Okay,
about.
good.
I'll get your number.
And I thought I'm
I
gonna ask
get your
Lee
number,
for that.
sir. I like the cut of your jib.
That's right. And then Stephen, we like the tilt of his kilt.
We do indeed. We like the tilt of his kilt. Aye. Right. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to add another track over here. Right. Another MIDI track. There we go. And we're going to... Oh, there it goes. Lovely. Right. We're going to go to the instruments and we're going to find something, right, that just moves on its own. So we don't really need anything else, right? You know what I mean?
Maybe
Right.
some reverb, delay.
Yeah, I'm
little
just
bit
going
of
to I'm just
more,
going to do like find an instrument that moves all at. Why am I still doing Scottish? We're gonna find an instrument that just moves on its own anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go to instruments. We're gonna probably go to external sounds. Instrument rack. Let's have a look at what's on there. Right, ambient and evolving.
There we go. That could be a hit.
That but there's not very many here.
Yeah, there's not a lot there.
There's not a lot here, so I might have to make something up or add a couple together or some shit like that,
But yeah, something it can't be very happy. It needs to have some tension. It needs to have some movement. It's a subtext, texture below the narration. Kind of like that, but without the guy eating potato chips or whatever that is.
Yeah, without the
The crisps, as you call them. Now that's good. There's some movement. It's dark. I like it, and it drives the narration. Okay, we're done with that one. Next.
Because on this one, I could just basically go between 2 or 3 notes.
Yeah. Just a little bit of movement, a little bit of it. It's not going to have a good beat, and you can't dance to it.
No, none of that.
Like
I like that though. I do like that though.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good sound. That would make a good opening. It would be a little too jarring, I think, for what I have in mind.
You want something more ambient, don't you? That's too much.
Yeah. Too much weight. That's good.
Ooh.
Like that. A little on the metallic-y side, but you could probably. I got them texture knobs down there.
We've used that before.
That has promise. That's kind of very slow moving. Kind of creeping up on you. I like that. You're hitting some really, really cool vibes here already. That's probably about 3 that you can make into 3 different things, and then I'd have my pick, and every video wouldn't have the same little undercurrent there.
Yeah, well, let's just do a thing that you can just literally put in the undercut in underneath and just loop it around.
Yeah.
That's really what you want. So
that's what I did, but I went and got it off the Envato site, so no telling how many.
Well, you won't have to do that now, will you? So
exactly.
Let's take this up to the top of the instruments, so we got it in right up to the top, pretty much. Because all the rest of this is all drum kits. I've been adding and adding and adding. One day I'll wipe it all off and start again. But for the minute, I like this.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're going to change this to a 3.
It's 3/4 time. Brilliant.
It just puts your mind off because most people are used to 4/4. So when they hear this sort of thing, it sort of puts them off. Which is what you want, because it's more unsettling.
Time signature there, yeah.
Yeah, it's more Pink Floyd than
reminds me of stuff off the Division Bell and some of that.
There you go. Yeah.
What is it? Something Fly. What is that song? Learning to know. That's the Foo Fighters. Pink Floyd's got a song on the Division Bell, something about Fly. So, have a look.
Flag unfurled. You're on about that. That's High Hopes.
Division Bell. It was not the Division Bell. What was the one before that? It's called Learning to Fly. And it was on A Momentary Lapse of Reason. That was before the Division Bell. Now that's ace right there. What is that? Is it a UFO? Is it a swarm of locusts? Is it something crawling out of the lake? That could almost be a moan in there. Moan, a banshee wail, a siren
Yeah.
song. It's very dark. I like it. You've scared Stephen.
Good. I hope you're shitting yourself, mate. You're going to hide underneath the blankets now.
You could almost just play that and not even have any narration.
You don't need anything else in it.
Sit in a dark room and play that, and you'll see ghosts and hear things. And I like it. Theater, true theater of the mind. Hey, Otter Girl, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hello, Otter Girl. Are you well? Jolly good.
Tinkly bits there, like wind chimes in the breeze, in the darkness.
It's just being random. The thing is about being random.
Music to sleep by if you want to have nightmares.
Yep. It's definitely nightmare music.
I would
It's
love
definitely
to put that on some headphones, and when I do sleep by 2 or 3 hours.
Like I said again, it's something you could have playing off in the background. You don't need to have it. It's not a tune. It's just soundscaping.
I have tinnitus, so I have to have a noise anyway. A fan or a white noise machine or YouTube or something. It's too quiet. Deafening silence. Soundtrack to hell right there on a good day. Let's give a little sample read here. You probably think I'm going to tell you a story about a man in the woods. Well, not so much. He definitely isn't a ghost, although I'm sure there are people out there who would argue the fact. But I won't argue what he truly is, because in my own opinion, he's pretty badass. See, that just fits with reading that kind of stuff. That was a little stanza here from The Dead in Me from Amber Joslin from the Amber's Parallel. She's got a great YouTube channel. She sent me this book. I'm going to be reviewing it on 13 past midnight. I gave you a little sample from it there. Amber's Parallel. Check her out. The Dead in Me, cryptids, aliens, shapeshifters, fae, and more. My ghost stories and experiences as a physical medium. Amber's Parallel, as seen on YouTube and TikTok. She's a great lady.
Wow.
He scared himself.
There you go. Right, hang on. Now what we're going to do is this. Save it. Save often, stupid. Do excuse me, I'm, yes. Well, we don't want nothing else in this at all, so I'm not going to add anything else. I'm just going to use this instrument. But what I want, if I can find it. Oh, it's not in there. Okay. Let's take that. Let's copy that. Put that in there. We don't need that. Don't need any cutting. And now. Copy that.
Ah, that's brilliant right there. And with that, you scared me so bad I'm going to have to go. Have a wee. I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
I would do, mate. It's a bit scary.
Can't see my mouse. There we go.
track 10, so this is going to be track 10 for Steve Stockton's album for the 13 Past Midnight channel of his, in case you didn't know. It's supposed to be dark, and I think it is. Right, Shane, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. And Keisha, hi. How you doing? Oh, there she is. Hello, boy. Princess boy. Hello. Yeah, that's pretty spooky, that, isn't it? And you think that's done with one instrument. It's surprising just what one instrument can do. You just change it a little in the way you play it. I don't allow timing on it, if you know what I mean. I've sort of ignored the timing on it. And I've put little delays on it and stuff so it rises and falls and save off and stupid. Steve is at to run away to the little boys' room a minute. He'll be back in a sec. Hi, Eleanor. Hey. Hello, my favourite. I don't play favourites, Jeddy's and Lennon, but she's my favourite. Hello, Thomas. Welcome in. I'm going to struggle with your name, my fella. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. If I heard you say your name, I suspect I'll be able to get it. Welcome back, Steve. Welcome back, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
You didn't.
Mother
you
had to
didn't-
go
you
on a
didn't-
walkabout.
Now,
That's Marzipan. Elena's here.
yeah, Eleanor's there. There she is. Eleanor,
Tomas.
Ianu.
You're gonna put that last name.
Ianu. So here we go. I'm going to now. I'm going to.
Liking what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's pretty mad soundscape.
I need to go away more often, I think.
Ah.
I like that little wiggly honky thing in the back there.
Yeah, that was me just playing another note on a different instrument.
Oh, there, the darkness, the tension. That's what it says on the tin.
Indeed. So you don't want it to end up being too crowded either. That's the other thing.
There's lots of headroom in there, lots of space. I don't want it to get too busy.
No.
Yeah, I like that bit.
I'm just going to try and add loads of different little tiny dippets sort of things. And then that sort of like be enough, if you know what I mean. And then that'll be enough for that instrument, and you add another one.
Ah, that's brilliant. And as simple as that sounds, look at all you've got going on there.
Yep. Add another one. It's because I'm putting different instruments in there that are similar but doing little slightly different things. So it's not overcrowding each other. That's too instrumentally.
Now Dogface is scared. That's two. You got Steven and Dogface that are scared.
Trying to avoid sound, believe it or not. See, that's what you want, stuff like that. It's just can lay in the background, give it some depth.
Yeah, that was kind of what I went and downloaded today off Envato. I have a blanket license over there on Envato Elements. I didn't have anything like that in it. It was a little too pedestrian. You're tapping.
This is personal, though, mate. This is more personal.
It's personal
as well.
this time. This time it's personal.
This time
It's got depth.
personal.
It's got depth, but it's also got girth. You know what I mean?
Long and wide, deep and wide. Muzzy Paz. Hi. That's all a soundscape is, really, is just a mixture of sounds just played.
What about that? We need a mic. There's somebody at the door.
Well, let's copy that over because that'll be enough for that. Let's just check this out a minute. That's got some depth, that basicness. What's that, mate?
A little jump scare there, courtesy of Mr. Mulder. I was intent. I was listening to what you were doing there. When he barked, I jumped.
Yeah, but that's an actual instrument. I don't want to be using instruments, like I said, not like that. I want sound, not. I want effect rather than sound. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that board is on disturbing. I love it.
That's the kind of thing I was looking for.
Just kind of raises the hairs on your neck, makes your skin crawl a little.
You don't need it all the time, just a touch of it here and there. Same as that instrument there. So let's just... I'm going to put that in the middle of each one of these. Randomly. So, believe it or not, that is random. It looks even, but I've just randomized where I put it in the, you know. So again, we're gonna have to keep listening to it though. That's the thing, because it flows into itself. So if you stop it, you stop this flow. You know, because a lot of the instruments are actually held instruments. Well, that's just got a little bit lost now, so I need to... All that just for that little sound. Let me see if I can get this one right now. That's weird. Love it. Creepy. That is freaking creepy. Right, now we've established that I know how to be freaky. Oh. Enjoying yourself, Steve?
Yeah, I'm loving it. That got me earlier when I was just listening intently, and then Mulder barked, and of course I got it in the headphones, so it was stereo, and it made me startled. So yeah, it does what it needs to do exactly.
That's 5 instruments, that is. Right, so let's take an ear break. I'm going to play a little track for my Steve Stockton here. All right. Because that's just the kind of guy I am.
That's just the kind of guy you are. That's what we've come to expect and adore about you.
Here's a little break for us, and then we'll go back to this in a sec. There we go.
I know what you need. I know just how to please you. I got what it takes. I know what you need. I can provide. There's no way I'll hide from you. I got what it takes. I know what you need. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love to me. I will respect you. I can protect you. I got what it takes. I'm your man. Take it fast or slow. Who knows where it goes? I've got what it takes. I'm your man. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love. know what you need. I know just how to please you. I got what it takes. I know what you need. I can provide. There's no way I'll hide from you. I got what it takes. I know what you need. I guarantee. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee. I guarantee. Gonna give your love to me. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee. I guarantee. You'll give your love to me.
Yes, indeed. Don't forget you're muted, mate.
Love it. That's just wasn't expecting that. And Midnight Society asked me, "Did you put him up to play that? Because that's like our song. These are our date nights." And no, that was totally spontaneous on Lee's part.
Yep.
He can feel the love tonight.
I guarantee you'll feel the love tonight. See, look, in between us being scared, right, we can also be loving. You know,
Indeed.
That's what you get here. You get a mix of the both. It's like you don't know whether you're going or coming. Or coming or going. Or leaving or staying. Right, let's listen to this freaky stuff. It needs to be taken off the solo here, so because I'm an idiot. I take the solo off, take it back to the start. Now save it, Lee. Here we go. Oh, I see what I did there. Why don't I duplicate that track? Let's change this track. See how this sounds. Lovely jubbly. There you go. I say the chat's gone rather quiet. Have I scared everybody off?
Right on. It put them to sleep. I'm sitting here fighting it. That is actually relaxing to me. I'm sitting here like, I could lean back and go right to sleep and listen to this. But I'm weird.
Yeah, but
like
it's
that.
something you could lay right back in the background and talk over.
Yeah, it's perfect. I probably need to get up and walk around a little bit. I'll be right back.
You what, mate?
I shall return.
Okay. Well, all right. Simon, you crack me up. Yeah, that is freaky, guys, isn't it? Exactly what it says on the tin. So save that. Save off and stupid. Because I am. Do you reckon that's scary enough, spooky enough? Do you reckon it's doing the job? What you reckon? JDs and gentlemen. You got to imagine it in the back of a story, laid right back while Steve's chatting all over it, telling a story or reading a book, whatever. But it's another one to his. That's track 10, basically, isn't it? Ten tracks so far for his. Yeah, atmospheric. That's what I was thinking. Simon. Hello, GamPro as well. How you doing? All right, mate. Good to see you. It's a quiet night tonight. It's chilled. Steve's obviously mucking around with his dog. His dog probably wants to go out every 5 minutes. It's one of them quiet nights. I like this though. I like it when it's chilled. Because obviously Saturday night is rather hectic. I put my spaceship on that. Put all new batteries in it. Yeah, look. You can see it there behind me. That's why I turned the lights out. You can see it even better if I do this. Oh, what am I doing? What an idiot. Change your camera, Lee. That's it. Get out that. Looks smart like that, doesn't it? Hello, crazy chick. Fancy seeing you here, look. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I just put new batteries in it. I don't have it on a lot, to be fair. I like the way the lights come through the actual bodywork as well inside. Because I haven't got every single light plugged into the lights on the outside. It's just really cheap Christmas lights, basically. So I left the loose ones inside, and it looks nuts because it looks odd. I like that. Took me a few weeks to build that. If you want to see how I built it, you can join my Discord. And I called it Project Bandwagon because I was on so many UFO sites. I thought I'd get on the bandwagon, and I made a UFO. It was supposed to be from a video. I am one day gonna do it, and it's doing my head in that I can't. And it's only the fact that I haven't got the computer power to be able to run video editing suite. That's the only reason I haven't done it, because otherwise I'd have done it by now. All right, Callum, how you doing, mate? Oh, where is he? There he is. You all right, fella? How's it going? How's it going? You all right, are you? That's good. Right. Put it back to me and Steve for when he comes back. If you've missed it, if you haven't noticed, Callum, we've been writing a soundscape tonight for Steve Stockton. This is track 10 of his on his album that I've been writing for him, and this is basically just a soundscape for him to have on in the background while he reads, basically. And he can loop it and stuff. And so yeah, that's what you can do with five instruments, if you call them instruments. Sounds, really. More effects than sounds. I'm going to save that like that. And I'll play it again so you can hear what I mean. Well, as Steve likes to call it, crazy chick, musical tapestries. I like the way he says it. It's cool. Yeah, you can call it magic if you like. I'll let you call it magic. Abracadabra and all that, you know. And there it is, a tune. Don't even have to do anything. I wish.
And we're back.
Look, he decided to come back now. Look, see, look,
Oh,
there he is.
I'm telling you, I was sitting here, I was kind of zoning out on that, and I was going into REM sleep, and I'm sitting here awake, and I'm seeing these images and things that I find that so oddly relaxing. Plus, I got too warm and comfy in here. I had to put on.
That's also a good thing, though. If it's giving you imagery,
yeah,
that's exactly what it's supposed to do every time, anyway.
Yeah.
So
I've got a story about a swing set now.
I don't expect any of these tracks, really. There's very few of them that I expect to stick in your head like any of the records.
Yeah,
I've written.
it's not a.
But
not one of the
they're
other.
not about that. They're not about that. But I would like to write you a theme tune. And
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
I've
going to
been
include the
using
guitar
Blood,
on it.
Sweat, and Fears. That's the opening for the video that I did today.
What? Ding, 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 ding.
Like a little tap dance number, a little soft shoe,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, I
Get
know.
up there and tap dance.
Yeah,
But yeah, that kind of stuff. Like I said, normally when I go to sleep, I listen to there's a podcast called Belief Hole, and they have all this strange music, and then they're telling stories and things over it. So that's kind of what I listen to zone out. And I have tinnitus, so I have to listen to something.
yeah.
Otherwise, the ringing in my head's so loud I can't relax. But that just put me in the zone. That's almost hypnotic. That was amazing.
Well, that's good. I'm going to
But
play
with
it
the
again because there's a
narration over
couple of
that,
people that have just come in like crazy chicken that haven't heard this, right? So we're going to play it again, and we're muty McMuty, and I've just changed this screen because now you can adjust the screen. Now it's getting a bit better now. For as you can see, I've made our images bigger with the smaller image of the musical program, which is nice.
yeah, I like it.
Oh, so do I. I'm quite pleased.
I'm watching you do your magic. I've got that same exact program. I get in there and fiddle around with it. It sounds like a robot farting through a hole in the fence or something. It doesn't. I can't do what you can do with it.
Yeah, you flatter me, sir. Let's listen to this spooky shit. Yeah. Strange, mate. You're muted, by the way.
Indeed, but I love it. I mean, that's what I had in my head when I gave you the description of what I wanted you to try to accomplish, and you did it without fail, my friend.
Well, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did because, like I said, there's not a lot in it, and it's not about there
Yeah,
being a lot in it.
that's perfect. Just to drop it down in the mix and then do a narration,
There
tell
you go.
a spooky
You can
story
control
over.
the volume of it. Once I've rendered it as a track,
Mhm.
you then control the volume of how much you have it of it in your narration. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool, mate. Another one bites the dust. Look, track
yeah.
number 10.
That 10 already? Wow,
Yeah, that's track 10, mate. That is, yeah. Wouldn't believe it, would you?
that's amazing. Good going there, Lee.
Wow.
That was exactly what I needed. That's so much better than the one that I got from the place that I have a license for that has those sound effects and creepy stuff, and that's just. And I looked through that stuff for an hour and finally just had to settle on one.
And like I
But
said, it's just that's. But at the end of the day, it's just about it's personalised, isn't it?
and
And
there's
so,
it's long enough. There's enough room. You could maybe double it,
yeah,
or
you can
when I
chop it
drop it
about. You
in,
can,
move it
yeah,
around so that it doesn't sound the same in every single video.
and
It's
that's why
there's a
I
consistency to it, but it's still different enough that
yeah, you
move
can't
it
follow it.
around a little bit.
There's nothing in it to follow. You know, there's nothing in it to follow, so it wouldn't matter how you chop and change it.
Yeah,
Once it's actually rendered as a track, you know, it won't make a lot of difference. Cool, eh?
yeah.
Another one bites the dust, mate.
Amazingly so. Yep, I believe that's stick a fork in it. It's done.
Yeah, yeah. Well, from here, we can just chat, mate, because there's not a lot else to do, is there? Really?
No, I think that's. Am I still muted? No,
I
I'm
mean,
muted.
I could probably write another tune right now. I could probably write another one. I've got an hour. We got an hour.
Yeah, again, that's up to you, my friend. Whatever
I
you
can
feel
give it
like
a go,
doing.
mate. Let's save this as it is. If I make that one loud.
Consensus in the chat is do it.
I'm not scared, but this time I'm going to try writing an actual tune. So that was called Stop Tonight anyway, all right?
Yeah, and again, it was exactly what I described to you. Something with texture, something with movement, but with enough headroom that I can put a vocal narration over it, and it doesn't have that big rising peaks or anything that's going to drown me out, and I have to go in and
And that's it.
do the ducking on it. I can just drop it down to about 12, 18%. So it's there. You hear it,
there you
but
go.
you
It
don't
just needs
pay
to be
attention
really,
to
really
it.
low in the background, yeah?
Yeah.
Really low.
That's
You don't even
exactly
hardly need it in there.
what I wanted. And I did a little sample here earlier, and then there's another point. I was sitting here reading some of these stories out of this book and just hearing how it would sound with that behind it. And it's brilliant. So
Yeah,
exactly.
like I said, a soundscape is exactly that. It doesn't have to be anything. It's
But
abstract.
it carries the narration, but it's there to the point that you don't even notice it unless like it
It's
went
not
away
like
suddenly. Then it'd
not
be
like
like
having a
what?
tune in the background. You have a
Right.
tune. A tune will distract. I don't care. I don't care
Mhm.
what sort of tune it is, even if it's like the Michael Myers tune. The Tubular Bells tune, right?
Yeah.
If it's that going on in the background, you're going to start listening to that
Mhm.
because it just it takes you into it. But when it's something like that, there's no discernible.
Yeah,
discernible
you read my mind. I was just
thing.
going to say there's no discernible notes in there. Really, it just
Yeah.
kind of
There you
ebbs
go.
and flows, and it moves, and again, it takes it to a different place where it needs to go,
Yeah.
and it'll enhance the narration and not add to, but without taking away from.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want anything that distracts from the narration. So let's find another title. Save as.
Louise, New York City. I agree. That is perfect. That was just what I asked him for. And I've got a video coming out that he's got some music in, but the little background wobbly bit, it's not lead, but it will be in the next one. I've already rendered that video out. 5 times. I had some things I had to fix in it, but it got Lee a nice slide in there at the end, and then I'll put a link in the description to this channel. And we'll see if we can't get him another 1,000.
Let's call this drowning sound. Once it's saved, share that screen again with my special new one.
That's 10. And what did you say you were going to try for 20, like a double album or something there?
Yeah. I don't mind doing about 20 tracks if I can.
That's a lot.
Keep you with me as long as I can as well.
Oh, of course.
Kidnap you.
I've already been told that I'm your sidekick now. So,
well, mate, it works for me.
It works for me too. I enjoy this, and sitting in the chat and just watching you do your magic and talking to folks. And Midnight Society's here with me, so it's perfect. Almost a bossa nova beat.
This is just going to be like an opening.
Like a sting or there's another word for it. I can't remember what it is.
I need the metronome though. Hang on. Go away.
Hey, Sasha Bell. Sasha Bell's one of the best mods in the business.
Sasha Bell.
Before I can get the link out of my mouth, she's already got it on the screen. Told her she's the reincarnation of one of those quick draw gunfighters from out here in the Old West. Kind of puts me in mind of Popcorn. You remember Popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed a good one last Saturday, Louise. Not on Facebook. I don't think I did that, Eric, because I was running behind. I would have been an hour late.
I didn't even share it on my community tab either tonight. I just thought, wow, people come if they come. If they don't,
it hadn't been for Midnight Society, I would have been an hour late and thought I was on time. Like I said, I was totally obsessed with what I was doing, and she's in there making supper, and she says, "You know that you're on Lee's show in less than 30 minutes."
Just checking on things. That's not what I want, but I just wanted to check the drums. Why didn't that catch right?
You weren't holding your mouth right.
That's what it was. Right.
Accurate.
Here we go. Now. And that would be the break there. So. Whoa. That one note. Thanks very much. Well, all right. Well, he's up. Okay, whatever. Save it a minute. God, blimey. Hey, what's all this? What's all this people throwing money at me? Hang on, I just noticed, just looked up and seen these
Some thank yous are in order. There.
coloured screens. Well, thank you very much. Look at that. Thank you very much, Mr. Cheroneer. Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you very much. And thanks very much, Crazy Chick. Blimey, bloomy, blimey. Woo. Oh, hang on. We've got another 199 one as well. Well, mate, thank you very much, Cheroneer. It's very nice of you. I do appreciate that. I'm going to have to play you two a nice little thank you. Am I not? Here we go. I'll play you a little thank you because that's just the kind of guy I am, you know. I know I'm an idiot. Don't no. Right, okay. Right. Here we go. Thank you very much. Now, back to work. Now,
Love that drum break.
yeah, but I'm gonna. That's better. Not so disgracefully over high. Now on this one here.
Maybe some hi-hats or cowbell. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you read my mind. You're going for the crash of the ride or whatever you had there.
That's a ride there. Is your favourite.
Yeah.
Now, this is not what I had in mind, right? So what I had in mind, because you haven't had anything fun yet.
Hey, Blondie.
So far, everything you've had has been very... serious. Alright, let's make them all nice and small.
Indeed, it does, Crazy Chick. Anytime I hear a gated snare or a reverse cymbal, it takes me right back to the 80s. You're doing that with a mod wheel or expression pedal or what do you got?
No, it's just the way the instrument's played.
Ah, okay. For some reason that's put me in the mind of Soft Cell. Remember those guys?
It's amazing what you can do with a couple of notes. Ugh. Right, sorry, getting carried away here. Save that a minute. Save it. Save off and stupid. Are we enjoying ourselves, are we? Are we? Me throwing these tunes together. Yep, there is a little bit more to it than that. Yep. I'm just one of them. Look, it sounds big-headed, right? But I'm just one of them lucky ones that can just throw things together. I'll hear a tiniest amount of a tune in my head, and that'll be enough for me, and I'll be off. And a lot of the time, it's just written off the cuff. Because I think if you try and plan things too much, you don't get anything real come out. And it sounds too planned, you know? I mean, you can't have that, can you? Take that idea, instead of doing that bass line, we do.
Look at you there, Ted Branston. Thank you, Ted.
Didn't want to do that. Blimey, Ted. Thank you, mate. Come on, stop saving, you stupidly long blooming. I really so need an upgrade PC, man. This is killing me.
Yeah, and I've had 13 past midnight for years. There's a lot of other stuff over there, but I have narrations over there too. Got some coming out. I've just finished one today that I narrated that'll be out over there. So
Just me pissing about.
It's actually really good. Amazing. And yeah, there's something about it that there's kind of a dark, nostalgic scent in there that puts me in the mind of Soft Cell, Nonstop Erotic Cabaret, that album, Tainted
Yeah.
Love, and it's not the bass line, but whatever you've got doing the melody line there.
Yeah.
Kind of a
There's a few things because I've got
fluty,
notation and chord works.
fluty type thing going on there. That's what it puts me in the mind of. It's kind of a melancholy yet happy sound at the same time, if you can
Yeah,
imagine.
well, that's the idea. Yeah, that's the idea. It's a little bit dark, but a little bit light. You know?
It's got a beat and you can dance to it,
Well, sort of.
as they used to say on American Bandstand.
Let's move them up. Move it on up. Don't do it, Lee. Don't do it. Well, there we go. Now, what I want to do is this. That again there. Duplicate it there.
Yeah, and that's like Ted says, their Journey Through the Gate Paranormal Portal podcast. I'm over there every Monday night.
I'm doing that so I've got an extra length on the end for the song to fade out with. Track, not song. It's not a song. Well, not yet anyway, even if it is. Oh. Add that bit to that and give it that large one. Right, let's play this from the top then pretty much. What we got? Yeah, we got that. Let's small them ones up. Now, I can always muck about with the drums later on if I really want to. I've got no crashes in there at the moment. take that. Duplicate it. Duplicate it. Why has that got to be like that? There you go.
There's Cathedra Cat Gray.
Oh, Cathedra decided to turn up, did we? Oh, I see how it is. You're late. Hello, babe. How are you doing? You all right? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have an ear break from this. And I'm going to play a little track. All right?
Sounds good.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to play.
I think he's looking at you, Cathedra.
Yeah, you know, I mean, what do you think?
That and Love Online are your two biggest hits. So, I mean, Love Online.
I don't know about that. I've got a couple of others.
Well, the biggest hits that I know. I haven't worked through your catalog yet. But Love Online,
mate, it's a massive
You're
catalog.
Give Your
mate.
Love to Me. That's those two are on repeat in my head. Me and Midnight Society both.
Well, here you go. Have
We're
this.
always shouting those lyrics at each other. Here you go, Cathedra. Take a bow.
I never believed in meeting online, thinking the impossible thing was making true connections. I was changed in an instant, in the blink of an eye, with an introduction to the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedra Cat Gray. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. Cathedra Cat Gray. You couldn't convince me that meeting online could ever amount to anything at all. But I was changed in an instant, in the blink of an eye. A true connection with the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedra Cat Gray. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. Cathedra Cat Convinced to the point of packing all I would need, and making a trip to get down on one knee. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedra Cat Gray.
Wow, it gets better every time I hear it, Lee. That is magic. Uh, Midnight Society and I even got a map and looked at Reseda, and we were trying to figure out where you all would go on your date, and we figured that Knott's Berry Farm is about 45 minutes away, and Magic Mountain in Valencia is Six Flags there. That's about 25 miles away. So, but there's an
But
amusement park
it's
in there for me.
5,200 miles away from me in
From you.
Southampton, so it's
But then
over
once you get
5,000
to
miles away.
Reseda,
Yeah,
then where do you go? We think you go to amusement park, and that's the closest choices.
I would have
Have-
thought so. Something
You
like
can
that.
always go to Disneyland and Anaheim, but that's kind of cliche now.
Yeah, but like I said, I leave that track open. You don't know whether they meet
Yeah, but if
because that's
they
why
do,
I was planning to meet
you're
her
planning
in
to meet
Reseda.
her in Reseda.
Yeah, never
There's
ever released.
all the
Never.
vampires living in Reseda that Tom Petty sang about. But that song, as the young kids say, that's a banger.
Well, I think it's all right, isn't it?
A banger.
I've,
Hell, I don't
I've
even
done
know her,
worse.
but that's a good song. I know that.
I've
That
written
guitar
worse.
solo is smoking, man. That just, I don't know what else to say.
Well,
So continue to search for Reseda too.
yeah. Well, I did. Like I said, it was a bit of a cheat, really, isn't it? Because I mean, luckily,
Rhymed.
I knew the place Reseda
At
in
least her name
California.
wasn't Lydia. You know what I'm talking about with
Yeah,
that.
I do know. Yeah.
I got slapped with that one.
Yeah, you got wrong on
I
that. You went a bit wrong on that
won't
one,
go
mate.
into it here, but
Yeah,
a
yeah.
girl named Lydia wanted me to write a song for her. There's not a lot of things that rhyme with Lydia. You can
Apart from
imagine
a
where I went
disease.
with it, and I
Yeah,
got smacked across the face. That's
yeah.
what you get when you demand a song right in front of you live.
There you go. Unless
From me, anyway. Now, Lee could probably do it. He could probably think of a dozen things that rhyme with Lydia.
well, let's listen to this second piece of music that I've written tonight. Then, one being a soundscape that some people haven't heard because they weren't here. But hey, go back and listen to it later if you want. I mean, if you want, you know the score. You know everybody knows how to use these
I've
videos.
already got plans for it, so.
So let's listen to this then, Steve. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Ready? On your marks, get set, go. Oh, we don't
Game
want that though,
on.
do we? No, we don't want that metronome. Right, let's turn that off. Let's save it. Wait for an hour whilst it saves. My laptop saves so fast, you would not believe. I literally count to 10 and it's saved.
I've got a gaming laptop over here that I use for rendering 3D video and stuff, and it's lightning fast. And then the computer I've got in there in Studio A, if I try to do anything on it, it just crawls. It's good for audio, but that's about it.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. Hey, P-Play, forget not to hit that likey button. I know Nightbot reminds you, but,
Like,
you know.
subscribe, join, buy some merch, donate some money, buy Lee a coffee, become a Patreon member like me.
Yeah, or a member on this, on you of the tube. Even though you give... Oh, hello, Tim. I see Tim Freestone there. Even
Timmy the
though...
Tool Man's here.
Even though 30% of whatever you donate to the channel on YouTube will go to YouTube. So if you donate £1 or $1, then 30 cents of that goes to YouTube. I get 70 cents. Just to let you know. So if you really want to help me out, it's Patreon is the best. Not Patreon, sorry, I lied. PayPal is the best. Because pretty much, and you can
And
put that,
cash.
you
You
can
can
go as
send him
family and
cash. 100
you
pound
well
notes
you well
preferred.
yeah you not only that I can get it straight out and put it straight into my bank, straight into my bank, and the other thing is you can also put it as friends and family, and I get 100% of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that begging for money. Let's listen to this. Well, that works, doesn't it?
Does what it says on the tin.
Right, so we got two tracks we've got to render.
I got two
So-
tracks.
Drown
I think what's the most we've ever done? 3. And one of those
No,
was like
I've only ever done 2 of a night.
okay. One of them had kind of a stub that could be used apart, but it was just 2 that night. Even though there were 3 tracks came out of it, you just did 2. One of them had a detachable piece.
Yeah. Well, it's part 1 and 2. I've done
Yeah.
two lots of tracks that have been part 1 and part 2.
That's how we're up to. This is what, 10 and 11 now? Is this number 11?
Yeah, this is number 11 now, isn't it? Yeah.
We finished the first album, headed over into the next album of the double album in the gatefold sleeve. Hey, Guru and Wahoo the Turtle, how you doing? And yeah, I did indeed stand on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. I was passing through there, and I had to do it. And I was on the wrong corner, though. There was somewhere there's an Eagles statue, but I didn't see it. Didn't see a girl in a flatbed Ford either. I felt gypped. But a stray dog did wag its tail at me. So it wasn't a total loss. But I've since made up
So I've
for
got
it.
2 tracks to render now, which is Drowning Sound and Stop Tonight.
That was Drown in Sound. I love it.
Drown in Sound, yeah. It's just a name to give it, really. I mean, at the end of the day, I kind of wrote it with that in mind. But
It's good. I like it. Again, it's dancey. It's upbeat, but there's a darkness to it too. There's an edge to it.
there's lots of different tracks on that album now, isn't there? You know, there's some
we've
dark
got
stuff.
a lot of diversity there.
Yeah, and that's the idea. Well, that is me all over, though, isn't it? You know, Eleanor hates this word, right? But the eclectic word comes out all the time because I am eclectic. My
Eclectic
styling's
indeed. I
eclectic.
can see that.
My writing style is very eclectic. There's not really there's a lot of styles that I can touch on.
Yeah. This is your
I hope that doesn't sound too big-headed.
eclectic aesthetic is rather energetic. So there you go.
Yeah, see what you did there.
Give me some time. I could come up with some more.
Yeah, man. Right, so here we go.
But I couldn't rhyme with Lydia with anything. Except for one thing, and it wasn't a good thing.
Ah, dear. Mr. Stockton.
I was an adult, too. I should have known better.
I'll mute you, mate. There you go. So now, do I play the other track again, Steve? Hang on, let me unmute.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. But that one, that's beautifully dark. It does exactly what I described for you, that I needed something to do. And even Ted there said that sounds ominous, and it does. And then I love those little flybys, the little things.
Yeah, the tiny little bits. Yeah.
And Louise NYC was talking about how the music that the astronauts recorded, and then whale songs, and you kind of, if those two had a baby, that's what it would sound like.
Yeah, it's nutty, isn't it? It's nutty. It's very similar to that sort of idea, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So so that was stock tonight, and this one's drowning sound. Let's load drowning sound. It'll take its time, and then we'll think about heading out, mate, because it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone 3 hours
on these nights.
Yeah, but the writing thing tends to it either drags or it goes really fast, and it depends, I think, on how quickly I write something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll write really fast.
That's one of the things that it is what it is. Sometimes it just pops out. Other times you have to pull it out with a chain.
Yeah,
a little bit,
that's it.
But you get the job done. You get to the where you want to go with it. So that's
like I said, not every single one is a what you call an absolute, but I mean it's part of the album. It's something to go on there and make up the numbers, because you always get ones that don't get used. I mean, do you know what? One of my favourite songs off of the Alien Girl album, which I'll play in a minute if you like.
Sure.
My favourite one off the Alien Girl album, she's never used. So it's kind of a shame, because it's the one I spent the most time on. And it's funny that the one that you think is going to be the best one, or you think is the best one, even as the musician, other people don't necessarily.
The way it goes. I've done that with the videos I've done. Wow, this is a great story. People are going to love this. And then that's not even the one that will get the most views is one I didn't even think was that good.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, because it's not down to you.
It's
not down to what I think. It's down to, other people's opinion, because that's music for you. It depends on how many people are into it, rather than, as an artist sort of thing, as an artiste, if you want to call it that, as an artiste, then the tapestry that you like to say, the musical tapestry that I write, I have intent each time I do it. You know what I mean? There's an intent behind it. It's
all about the intent.
Yeah. So when I wrote, it's called Escape to the Stars, right? And it's got so much movement in it, but it's so smooth as well, but well written. And I know it's well written, if you know what I mean. It's very clean and very precise, if you know what I mean. So I'll play that one in a minute after this one.
Yeah, so, I don't know that I've ever heard it. I don't know the name of it. I may have heard you play it,
but I will play it in a second, and you'll see what I mean by it. And it's on the Alien Girl 111 album. So, and they're all available, like I said, on my YouTube channel. So these aren't yet, because I'm not going to upload these to my YouTube channel until they're all done and you started using them. So,
Eddie, I'll have to look into it. That's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll play it in a bit. Here we go. Cool.
Fantastic.
Well, it's another track in it at the end of the day. So now what I want to do is I want to play you. I want to play you Escape to the Stars, which is off of the Alien Girl 111 album. And I'm sure you'll appreciate what I mean by it.
I like the title already.
There you go. So I've already unmuted you.
I
mate.
like that, and again, it's one of those that it's kind of upbeat, but there's a darkness to it. There's a melancholy there, a little thread of
Yeah, but
sadness.
you can tell
running through it.
it's about the stars. You know,
Yeah.
there's a theme in it.
Mhm.
See what I mean about writing with purpose?
Yeah, intent. There you go. And there's something else I was going to say about it, but I lost it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I'll think of it in a minute. But it flows, and I can see it. You know how the proper context for a channel called Alien Girl. Oh,
Yeah,
I was
there you
going to
go.
say it sounds like at the end of a movie, you know, when the closing credits are rolling, the music that plays behind that's kind of what it reminded me of. Like it could be
Yeah.
when people are watching the credits and getting up and going out of the theater. That's what's playing in the background. That's a soundtrack cut right
Yeah.
there.
So anyway, Steve, cheers once again for being with me.
Oh, always a pleasure, and you're doing stuff for my channel. How could I not be here?
I've got a right tickle in the back of my throat all of a sudden as well. I nearly choked just a minute ago. Weird. All of a sudden it's come on.
I've
I
been
blame
having
Canada.
lots of sinus trouble as well. I keep swallow the wrong way, get choked, and cough things up.
Oh.
And
Just no good, mate. No good.
no,
It's no good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head us out. So we're gonna oh god, we don't want that one. No, that one. So ladies and gentlemen, you've been fantastic. Thanks for all the
thanks,
donations
everybody.
and
Had a
everything
good
tonight.
crowd tonight.
It's been brilliant night.
Good talk in the chat. Everybody had a good time. We'll see you back here on Saturday night. I suppose I'll be here if Lee will allow it.
Yeah, of course, yeah, man. Yeah.
Not
Always
to
love
put him
that.
on the spot or anything. No, you can't.
No,
come, Steve.
no. You're more than welcome, mate. More than welcome. And so yeah, that's about it, ladies and
Probably
gentlemen.
we, Steven, will be here, and Chris, and I'm not sure who all, but it'll be a party. You don't want to miss it.
No, nobody wants to miss that, do they? Surely not. I mean, who would want to miss me? Come on,
Yeah,
Shall I?
Lee, come on, guys. Show some respect.
and show some respect. Right, let's do this. See you in a second. Anyway, Steve. All right. Yay.
The only time that matters is now.